Good morning, guys. Dragonman here. I'm in my machine shop, and as you can see, we're pretty busy. It's springtime. All these bikers want to get on the road, and I'm doing the best I can to get all these jobs done. I've been working late almost every night. Okay, so anyway, this morning for the next 3 hours, I got to pack a lot of jobs to go out. And I just want to show you, if you have an Evolution lower end you're going to send me, don't take the studs out because it weakens the threads in the aluminum. You just take your lower end, put it in a plastic milk crate, okay? And the studs will be sticking up. So you take another plastic milk crate and put that on top like that. You wire it together and then put cardboard around it. And that's the best way to ship an Evolution motor. A panhead motor needs the bigger milk crate. And a shovelhead motor, 70 and up, could fit right in a regular milk crate. Okay, that's just a little tip if you're going to ship me anything. Everything's got to be packed good. Okay, guys, so let me show you what I'm working on today. Okay, this just came in about 3 days ago. I already have his lower end done. This is a shovelhead. And we have the late model transmission here, the rotary top. And this is called the Rebuild Your Own Motor. I do the boring, right, with new pistons, rings, pins, and locks. I do the heads. MGO guys, Teflon seals, stainless steel nitrated valve, set to spring tension, glass beater, 2-angle valve job. And if you want your rockers rebuilt, see, and your valve covers here, I put these little bushings in. I replaced the bushings and resurfaced the ends here. And that's $85, the whole set. To do the transmission, average $300 to $375. Parts and labor. So you could do your whole motor, your whole transmission for a lot less than $2,000. Can't beat it. My prices are almost 35 years old. But I keep in consideration that you guys have to pay the shipping back and forth. But out of state, there's no sales tax, so that's another good thing. Okay, guys, here, follow me around here. Okay, this guy here, he wants his flywheel assembly rebuilt. We do the whole thing, $295. I give them new lower end races, bushing, make sure they're straight, glass beat them. Okay, you get either a Jim's Machining or Eastern Motorcycle Parts crank pin, and 54 Torrington roller bearings from New Jersey, all American parts. So you can't beat it. I chew them up, I put them in a milk crate, ship it back to you, and you guys can put that in your motor. You don't need any special tools. Okay, you come around the turn here. Here's a Knucklehead motor I'm doing. See, I got the whole flywheel assembly done. I'm going to bore out the cylinders later. I got the heads. We got new cups here, spring cups. See that? For the Knucklehead. And I get those from The Twins, upstate New York. Let's see, he's getting a new oil pump, Knucklehead oil pump. We get that from The Twins too. And this motor's going to look really good. In the next couple of days, it'll be done. Okay, guys. Now, let's come around here. If I have to bore a cylinder more than 20 thousandths, I use my boring bar. I made a punch for every Harley-Davidson bearing and bushing over here. And we got honing machines. I got 7 honing machines. We hone out the valve guides. This is my valve grinder machine. See, all the stones are cut 30, 45, 60 degree, 3 angles, less than 10 minutes. Bum, bum, bum. Everything's done. Okay, over here. This is my automatic honing machine. If you come in with a boring job, a lot of times I have all the pistons in stock. I do it while you wait. That's right. Bore your 2 cylinders out while you wait. Takes about 25 minutes, start to finish. This goes back and forth by itself. I check everything with a 1/10 of a thousandth dial indicator, and I let it cool down, and then we set the clearance. Okay, I just bored these out. Here, listen how perfect. 1.5 to 2 thousandths clearance. Hear that? Here, listen to that. That's a perfect boring job. Okay, all 7 of my honing machines adapt to 120 mandrels, top and bottom. I have every one of them. I don't even own a reamer. Everything gets honed from 1/8 of an inch, 125 thousandths, to 5.5 inches. Okay, over here I rebuild my own connecting rods. This is a rod conditioning machine. See, and this measures the clearance on the wrist pin. See that? Right to 0. Okay, this one here, this is for the crank pin. See that? Perfect. And I do a lot of rods, probably about 12 to 15 sets a week. Okay, this is my turntable. Okay, what I do here is what hardly anybody does in the country. These main races spin because the steel race is made when the case is sandcasted. So you can't weld steel to aluminum. So what I do is I cut the whole thing out and we put another insert in. See that? Not too many places are doing this. I do a lot of those. The only thing is, I got to get the insert. I don't have these made. I buy old blown up cases and I cut them out. Okay, over here, this motor's going out Friday. Today's Wednesday. I just had it running yesterday. Look how nice they come out. 1966 to 69. Everything's like brand new. I pushed the button, I got a gas tank, an oil tank, a Vega flywheel and starter motor. I got different exhaust pipes for the different motors, 1936 to 99. I can start all the motors right here. This way I set the timing, I adjust the push rods, I tighten all the bolts, and it goes out perfect. It's good to test everything. That's only if I do a complete motor. Okay, over here, this is my Seatmaster machine. And I made this fixture right here, these two fixtures here, and it cuts out the pan head and shovel head and sports the seats. It makes a pocket in the head with a 3 to 4 thousandths interference press fit so I could press the new nickel alloyed seat. You can't even cut these with a torch. It's 80% nickel. I have these custom made. Lifetime seats. Because of the gas that's selling out, there's too much methanol and alcohol in the gas. Okay, over here, I have a jig for every Harley-Davidson head to put dual spark plugs in. See that? Except the early pan heads. I could do the late model pan heads, but not the early one because the oil vein goes right through from the barrel to the rockers, right where the dual spark plug goes. Okay, this is how the shovel head dual spark plug looks. Perfect, 9/16, 14 millimeter. If you send me your heads, you don't have to take the valves and the springs off. And this is what the inside looks like. See? Okay, so we do that. And here, let me show you some more stuff we do here. I shave flywheels. A lot of guys are shaving the flywheels. They don't want to stroke your motor because it runs hotter and the piston skirt's a lot shorter on the skirt on a stroker motor. And it overheats and it's no good for long trips and you have to rebuild your motor every few years. If you shave the flywheels, which is getting very popular, I'm showing you right here, these are shaved flywheels, these aren't shaved flywheels. Look how much comes off. Half an inch, 550 thousandths to be exact. Okay, and this is how I shave them right there. Yeah, I put them on his 15 horsepower lathe and it cuts it right off. Yeah, watch this. See that? See, the flywheel is getting a haircut. And what that does, it lightens the flywheels and it gives you better throttle response. When you hit the throttle, it revs right up. Where the other way, it takes a while to rev up because it's so heavy. You lose the torque, but you gain the RPMs. So that's why guys shave their flywheels. And for sure, after that's done, it definitely has to be balanced. Okay, over here. Here, follow me, I'll show you some more stuff here. Okay, what I do here, let's see. I put this on here. Okay, what I'm doing here, see the cylinder here? Okay, I'm shaving the head gasket. Okay, let me tell you what I'm doing here. Every 50 thousandths of an inch of metal that comes off the head gasket surface equals another 1.5 to 1 compression. Okay, that's why we do that. Okay, now the reason is you want to get 9.5, you want to get 10.5 compression out of an 8.5 to 1 piston. Well, I could do it without throwing your balancing off. Okay, this is the 10.5 to 1 piston. Okay, see all that extra aluminum on the top? Yeah, see that? This is very heavy. And if you put this in your bike, in your motor, without balancing it, rebalancing it, you're going to get a vibration at some RPM. If you do it my way, use the same piston, 8.5 to 1, and cut either the head gasket down 50 thousandths or the cylinder 50 thousandths up to 100 thousandths for 9.5 and 10.5, you You won't get any vibration because it won't throw the balancing off. Okay, I hope you guys understand that. The only thing is, if you go 100 thousandths, an eighth of an inch is 125 thousandths. If we take 100 thousandths off, you have to cut down your head bolt because the head bolts are going to bottom out. So you have to trim them. You know, take a little, about 62 thousandths off. Okay, let me show you some of the new jobs that came in here. Okay, look at this. Unbelievable. How am I going to ever catch up? Okay, this all came in yesterday. Okay, we got the head job to do, the boring job. This guy sent his whole lower end. Look at oil all over the place. And the bad thing is, there's no note in the box. So I'm going to have to wait for him to call me. And this guy here, see? He sent an Evolution motor, and he did it the way I tell him to do it. See, he cut down the milk crate, 2 milk crates. And we got another top end to do over there. And this is why I have to stay up late and get these jobs done. Okay, over here, this guy broke his front motor mount. See, this is all welding rod. I welded the whole thing up, and I'm remolding it. So this way, he doesn't have to buy new cases or anything. Okay, this machine here, this trims out the shovel head seats. These are carbide tips. One jig for the intake, one jig for the exhaust. Okay, I use this machine almost every day. This has over 100 memories. All I have to do is locate on a motor case from the pinion shaft or the Timken bearing side, and from that point on, I don't even have to look at the case, and this will show me where all the holes go in a Harley-Davidson case. I have all the blueprints. Okay, this one here, 2 things this machine does. Let's see, it relocates the spark plug hole, 9/16 14 millimeter, and it relocates the valve guide holes. Okay, so that's what I use this machine for. This one here, these flutes are cut 3 to 4 thousandths underneath the seat measurement, and this would cut the panhead seats out, and this digital readout shows me how deep I'm going. Normally I go 350 thousandths deep. Okay guys, well, it goes on and on. This is my little small machine shop. This is my life. I've been doing this for 57 years in business. So if you have any of this stuff that other shops can't do, you send it to Dragonman, and I'll do the best to fix it for you for the best price possible. I guarantee it.